5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
This is About Space, America's return to space, with news and information on our U.S. space program. Is your host of About Space, David Denault.
Welcome and Happy New Year. Thanks for joining me today. Well, to recap a few items in the news was the launch of the James Webb Telescope into deep, deep space that will eventually see our galaxy and look back 250 million years after its birth. Next is NASA's announcement that the 2024 proposed landing of the first woman and next man on the moon will be delayed, as NASA Administrator Bill Nelson explained.
We've lost nearly 7 months in litigation, and that likely has pushed the first human landing likely to no earlier than 2025.
Bill Nelson, NASA Administrator. Elon Musk, the launch of his Starship, next as America and the world is listening to About Space today. Is the weather outside cold and frightful? Then come on down to sunny Florida and the Space Coast. This is your host of About Space inviting you to our Winter in Florida beach package. Stay at the Best Western on Cocoa Beach, directly on the ocean, any Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Plus, enjoy a full breakfast daily and all the amenities at this oceanfront hotel. And About Space will include 2 tickets to the Kennedy Space Center, a $128 value. Stay 4 days and 3 nights at just $215 per person, tax included, at the Best Western Oceanfront Resort. This is an exclusive offer for About Space today. For information, call D&D Cruise and Tours at 877-747-8631. That's 877-747-8631, and let it snow. And come on down and visit Florida's sunny Space Coast. Welcome back. Elon Musk says sometime this month he plans to launch his Starship, hopefully into orbit. Work has almost been completed on the launch pad and launch tower at his Starbase, the company's sprawling facility in Boca Chica. That would be followed possibly by a dozen additional launches throughout the rest of 2022, Musk said.
The overarching goal of SpaceX has been to advance space technology such that humanity can become a multi-planet species and ultimately a spacefaring civilization, and to make true the things that we read about in science fiction and have them not always be fiction. I think this is actually quite important. Long term, it's essential for preserving the light of consciousness. Eventually, something will happen to Earth, hopefully not soon, but either natural or man-made, that would cause the end of civilization. So the probable lifespan of civilization is much greater if we are a multi-planet species, and ultimately even go beyond our solar system. But the first step is being multi-planet, Mars being the only realistic option for that, which I think we should regard as fragile. I think it's extremely important that we try to become a multi-planet species as quickly as possible. And I think people may know that NASA has selected Starship for the transport of astronauts to the lunar surface. So we look forward to doing that for NASA. And it has the ability, because of the mass transport capabilities of transporting enough mass and people to the moon, to actually have a permanently occupied, I think, base on the moon. Much as we have like a permanently occupied base at Antarctica, we could have a sort of a moon research station, which I think would be amazing. Yeah, I think, anyway, this is a very profound vehicle. Nothing really like it is being developed, and I don't think anything quite like it has been even proposed. But it has the potential to affect human destiny in a very profound way.
And so far, SpaceX has made 127 launches, 87 landings of its booster rocket, and 69 reflown rockets. And About Space Today will provide coverage of the launch and orbital attempt of Starship. So be sure to have your family and friends listen each Tuesday with me on About Space Today, and on Fridays, America in Space with Dawn Meyer from Florida Space Coast. And follow us on Facebook for launch news updates at aboutspace.today. And our weekly shout-out goes to Spain and all those who enjoy our weekly programs. And I say, que tenga bien Dios. And to all our friends and listeners around the globe and here in the U.S., thank you for joining me. I'm David Denault, and this has been About Space Today.